Lovely. Cool. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Scoot Friday. I'm here. Welcome with our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Nadim. Nadim, how are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going, everyone? Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Hanging out in New York.
Good.
Yeah, it's been great. I
Apple.
love the city. I used to hate the city, but I love the city now.
Man, this guy, it's like
Yeah, how about
see
you?
it.
How's Toronto?
Toronto's lovely. It's sunny. It's heating up, which is great. So really excited, and it's just, spring is coming in. Everything is taking off, and a lot of things are moving into pieces. So it's really good. I'm very excited. I know we have. Sorry, guys. I don't know if some of you submitted your questions this week. I know we don't have a list of questions, so
We
we're
don't
going to be
have too
going through a
many.
few company updates on our side, on the distribution side, and I don't know if you have anything on ops. I'm sure we do. And then what we'll do is we'll go through all of your comments here. So hi to everyone. Hi, Justin. Hi, Zav. Hi,
I guess.
Alex. Yeah, go ahead.
Congrats on episode 50.
Yeah, sure. Big
It's a
5-0.
milestone. Big 5-0. Thank you guys for letting us know. We had no idea going into this that this was the 50th episode. So it's cool to be part of that. No LWA this week though. He's been a staple on the series.
I know. I think this is his first time not being here. That's why probably viewership's going to be low.
Cool. What's up, everyone? All right. So, okay, let's get into maybe some brief updates. Some quick updates. Sorry. Update 1, updated for 2024. Our lineup is now updated for 2024. We have made minor but important quality of life, and sometimes not so much quality of life, but like nice to have upgrades on every model, right, Chris? Going into this season, we did like a bit of a sneak launch on the city. I saw so many comments about the new kickstands on socials. So yeah, we've got some updates coming. The updates being the reinforced direction stopper in the direction mechanism, the ergonomic angle based, improved throttle and brake angle, upgraded motor casings, upgraded bearings. So that's for the city, which has been really cool. I believe the air had some updates as well. So again, more minor updates, similar to the city. So it's been reinforced direction stopper, the improved throttle and brake angle, and the upgraded bearings as well.
Because these are already on the scooters that were produced, I think, as of end of last year, early this year, right? So most people have these already.
Yeah,
cool. Because that's it. Like, just based on the comments on YouTube and Reddit and everything, guys, like we do a lot of small improvements on every single batch. Like, no production cycle is exactly the same. Like, we will always keep improving on minor upgrades, right? Not major upgrades. But lots of people are like, oh, should I wait for the upgraded version? Every version is going to be upgraded. And what we do is, if there is a major announcement, we would tell you. But like small things like the kickstand, it's something that we did, and we are going to make available to everybody else. And it's retrofitted. You can retrofit it to your City 2022. But I've seen a lot of hates online of people being like, "Oh, I didn't get it. This is ridiculous." And like, guys, we're really sorry, but we're going to keep upgrading it. It should be available for purchase, I think, at the end of the month. And yeah, so I think that's a big one. Do we know the price of that, Nadim? I think I had it. I can ask
maybe pull it up. I'm not sure off the top of my head what the price of that is going to be.
But it was not going to be 119 US or whatever, because a lot of people saw that for the price of the Pro kickstand. The Pro kickstand is much bigger. It's like a lot more work, so it's not going to be that. I think it's going to be, I think $50 or $79, but we'll confirm maximum. But it's a great kickstand.
Yeah, for sure. Other 2024 upgrades, our new accessory lineup. So we have the Apollo lock, the Apollo mirrors, the Go carry bag, handlebar extender. We have an the air pump and a headlight, and we have a fast charger for the Go as well. So a whole new accessory lineup, all in the beautiful Apollo packaging, as you've come to expect with all of our upgrade kits and stuff like that. Shout out Iago and the design team for putting all of those together. They look great. So those are all on pre-order with shipping dates kind of coming up pretty soon. I believe most in a month or so, a month and a half. But yeah, check it out on the website. So check out the upgrades for our 2024 lineup and our accessories as well. Some great stuff.
We did.
For you.
We actually did get a list of questions, which is great. So like the first one was from you guys. Why are some people getting a new kickstand in the city and others all kickstand? We ordered about the same time. It's a stock first fade. Like whatever is first in is first out. So essentially, like some of it's newer, some of it's older. Again, nothing else is different on the scooter except for the kickstand, and it's just that everything's being transitioned to the new kickstand, which will be available on our website as well. Sorry, I know there'll be some upset customers that didn't get it. You can't really request a new kickstand versus an old kickstand right now. Like it's a production phase. We'll do our best to facilitate as much as we can, but we're going to make it available online. So sorry about that, guys. I know it's tough. We're doing our best. The next one is, will there be more repair shops coming to Canada beyond the one in Montreal, Nadeem?
Sure. Yeah. Just a quick note on the kickstand. I think this is one of the things where, we improve the scooters with every production run, which is great because every customer who buys a scooter from us is getting the latest one. But there's a transition phase. And I think the downside of that is that when you're buying a scooter, you maybe are getting you're buying one that's right before that new update is being sort of like released and launched. So the new improvement, like they're always minor, they're always sort of quality of life, and we always make those upgrades available to all of our customers. But that's really our philosophy. Our philosophy is continuous improvement. So while it sucks, I feel for you guys, everyone who has the new kickstand, I'm sure you guys are going to love it. And for those that don't, once you do get the upgrade, I'm sure you're going to love it as well. Cool. Okay, about new repair shops coming to Canada beyond the one in Montreal. Yeah, you should check out our service locator on the website. We have certified shops, authorized partners launching in Canada. They've already launched. We have a couple in BC, Calgary, Edmonton. I'm not sure if we have anything in Manitoba. I'm pretty sure we have Winnipeg. We have Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. And I think we're talking about somewhere on the East Coast as well. I believe Newfoundland or New Brunswick. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you want to check out where you can find a servicing shop in Canada, you should head over to the website, head over to our servicing or our support page, and then click on find a location near me. It'll pull up the map, and then you can see all of our locations.
What else
do we have here? Sorry. Swappable. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, swappable batteries in 2024. I don't believe so. Nothing that I know of, unless I was cooking something in the back, keeping it top secret.
I was always cooking something.
I was always cooking.
But no. There's definitely no swappable batteries in 2024. The reason is, like, again, most of our batteries are used when we look at the database of how people are using their scooters. They're using it for 5 kilometers a day on average. Swappable batteries have enormous amounts of complexity in terms of rain, water resistance, even just build quality overall. It's not needed for a scooter right now. I know a lot of people ask for it. And worst case, it just takes 5-10 minutes to swap your battery if you really do want to do it. But yeah, not in the works, unfortunately. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Can I buy an extended warranty? Yes, 100%. There's a couple ways that you can buy an extended warranty. One, by when you check out on the cart. 2, you should be receiving an email after purchasing with the information on how you can buy an extended warranty. And then 3, you reach out to our support team. As long as you're purchasing it within, I believe, 60 days from the date that you purchased your scooter, you're able to add extended warranty. So just hop on chat with our support team, and we'll be happy to help you with that process by sending you the right link to purchase. Cool. Can you better explain amps and how to earn them? Yes. So amps are kind of like miles. For every mile you ride on your scooter, you're going to earn amps. There are other actions that you can do that are going to help you earn amps as well. You can refer a friend to purchase. You'll get a bunch of amps. You can leave us a review. That'll get you some amps as well. there's a few other things. You can join like the Facebook community or the Reddit community. That'll get you some amps too. And we're finding other ways to get people to earn amps while riding, like recording your ride or things that you're doing on your ride that are going to promote safe riding. So amps are sort of our loyalty program. Once you have enough amps, you can redeem them for things like discounts, free and exclusive merch, and just like other types of rewards. So the best way to earn amps is to set up your account on the app, record your rides, and you'll start seeing your amps accrue. And this is something that we've been working on for a little bit. It's gonna be a huge focus for the team over the next, I would say, like year. We really, really want to make a great sort of like riding experience for all of our customers through the app, and make the app kind of like useful. We want to incentivize people for recording their rides, for sharing those rides, for participating in the community, and kind of like hook you guys up with options to get discounts on purchases and free gifts as well. So that's a bit about amps. If there are any other questions, we'll probably get to them in the chat. But that was it.
Cool. Thanks,
Nadeem. And the last question is, will there be ESG reviews of the new accessories? That is an absolutely great point. And there isn't yet. We're just waiting for some accessories to come, but there will definitely be a review video that we will be working with them on the whole new lineup. Again, they're really good accessories. They will soon be available in Best Buy when we have the stock, and also on Amazon at a certain point. But they are phenomenal accessories that can be used on bikes and on scooters, both sides. So yeah, that's a great question. So thanks for those. Before we jump into these questions here, Nadeem, was there any other announcements or updates on your side you want to share? Because I have a few things on distribution, but if you have anything on operations, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, we're rapidly approaching 5 million kilometers. Is it kilometers or miles? It's a big difference. I believe it's kilometers ridden on our scooters, which I think is a massive underrepresentation, actually, Chris, of like how many we have, because that's only what we've been able to track via the app. So that's a big milestone, 5 million. We want to be at 1 billion at some point. So still a little, just a small little step, but the rate at which it's been growing has been massive. And then now we go into the summer season. I think hopefully we'll be closer to 10 million by the end of the summer season. That would be crazy. Other things, like I said, third-party or sort of certified shop expansion has been ongoing. You can check that out on the service locator, find a location near you. And we're opening up phone lines for a CX team. Last year, we opened up callbacks, which were great. A lot of positive feedback on that. This year, with every year we launch something new, we want to make our team more and more available. We want to give you all of our customers all the options that they could ever need to contact us. So now, I think as of like the next week or two, you'll be able to just pick up the phone, give us a call, we'll answer, and we'll be able to help. So adding on top of chats, phones, emails, callbacks, specific sales line, video support calls to diagnose and repair your issues. I think and not to mention our help center, our repair videos, our step-by-step guides, our manuals. Like, we are trying to provide you with all the tools that you need to ride your scooters, and if something goes wrong, how to fix them. So that's been a big focus for us. That'll be a big change coming, or I guess a new improvement coming to our support this summer.
And if you need anything else or any other feedback on more things that can help, Nadeem doesn't have enough on his plate, so please send it over and we'll add it to the list. But we know, again, you need all the resources, and we want to give that experience, because when you buy a scooter and you have an issue, it's the most frustrating thing. And of course, being able to talk to a human being as well is also really nice. So really excited for those. Thanks, Nadeem. On a distribution standpoint, so super excited to announce that we've signed 2 new retailers. So as you know, we're already in Best Buys in over 133 stores in the US and 22 in Canada. And we've just signed on the East Coast, we signed a contract with Brand Smart. So Brand Smart has 12 different locations in Florida and in Georgia. So anybody who is living in that area, Airs and Cities will be available as of next week, which is really exciting. They're going to be a great partner, and that's going to be really good on the East Coast. And on the West Coast, close to Salt Lake City, we just signed RC Wiley that have, I think, 13 stores as well. And they are receiving their stock in a week as well. They'll only be carrying the Cities for now, just because of stock needs, and then the Goes will be coming soon. But yeah, as you can see, I think our goal is really for every single consumer to be able to buy an Apollo scooter within 50 miles of where they live, and of course also repair and service them. And that's why we're building both at the same time, our distribution, sales, and our repair facilities. But yeah, really exciting to be getting these great partners on board and being able to sell more Polos and have them more accessible to everybody in every single province. So exciting stuff. And then you'll see a Polo on Amazon US as well very soon. It's already on Amazon Canada, but we're just opening it up to every channel and whatever channel you feel more comfortable with. So yeah, that's it on the distribution side. Okay, so let's run through some questions here. So thank you everyone for putting in your questions all here. Let's see. Strategies to extend the range of Bluetooth. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Nadim.
No, yeah, that's a good one for Elwha. I'm not sure if there is any plans on doing that, but a good suggestion. I'm sure Elwha is watching this or will watch this, and he'll check the comment. Thanks for the
disclaimer, guys. Me and Nadim are not the most technical guys. We'll try our best to answer some of these questions, but if you have any more, fun, fluffy questions, we can help on operations decision or future. But these are great questions, so yeah, we'll pass.
So this is ops related. Why did you withdraw your NYC Apollo Servicing Hub despite it selling every UL certified scooters? So never sold. We don't sell scooters through the hub. We would maybe if they were replacements or OBs for pickup or whatever, but like it was rarely ever happened. This was very much a servicing center. A couple different reasons. Very fluid, changing, and obviously very ambiguous regulations coming from New York local governments, the fire department as well. Lots of rapid succession, quick changes to the fire code, and just really unclear. We also know that there was just a lot of, I guess, like animosity towards servicing shops in the city. Some shops that we know and have a bit of a relationship with kind of just, heard some things about visits, about fines, about that kind of stuff. Overall, it just became very clear that New York was cracking down on servicing shops of all kinds, regardless of UL certification or not. They just didn't want that to be a thing. With some upcoming changing laws as well, we kind of just wanted to get ahead of that issue. And unfortunate for us to have to close down the shop. We felt like it was the right decision. And with certified shops that we are signing in New York, we felt confident that our customers would still have access to servicing partners. Just, with terms of like Apollo strategy, long term, it just didn't really make sense for us anymore to continue to keep the shop. So.
And just
add two things that so the laws, like Nadim said, are so like none of them make sense. Right now, you're not allowed having more than 4 scooters, I believe, or 4 batteries in the same 5 in the same area. So like, okay, that doesn't make any sense for servicing center. And then secondly is you're not allowed selling scooters that can go over 20 miles an hour, which is literally all of our scooters. And just to give you context, like Best Buy, Amazon, all these huge retailers are really struggling in New York because they can't have it in their store. They can't have it online. They can't sell refurbs. Like in New York I think they're just doing a complete ban of everything, and then they're going to try and rebuild everything. But just for context, like it's impossible for a retailer or servicer to be in that little city and really be successful, unfortunately, for now.
Yeah, which is a shame because it's New York, probably the poster child of how to build the new sort of like a transportation economy with electric vehicles. But yeah, that's not for us to can't control that, unfortunately. Brian Corban wants to know if they are notified when there's an update for the scooter. If you mean an update for like the like hardware, then yeah, we update our PDP, we update the website. So you'll always know kind of what you're getting. And then in terms of updates on like the software side of things, then yeah, you should just buy your App Store or Play Store. You should be seeing whenever there's an update for the app. I believe we're kind of on a 1 month cycle now. Every month there should be a new update, give or take a few days. All right, Chris, this one's for you. Would Apollo consider a joint project with Apple to integrate their S8 chips as the scooter's brain? Apple invested billions in an electric car project. They would have interesting things to share.
So, Alex, it's
Actually, very interesting that you bring up a partnership with Apple, because we have something to announce that we are definitely not working with Apple. But no, it's interesting. But I mean, these chips are more for higher valued products or things that need more complexity. I know your next comment that Gogoro just launched at Pulse Scooter. They have to have the best quality chips in the world, these guys, because they have their whole business model runs around shared scooters or swappable batteries and everything that's connected in a connected ecosystem. We're working towards getting that with Apollo. We're not there yet. So we don't need that power yet. But no, great points. We'll definitely send a quick email to Mr. Jobs. Mr. Cook.
Well,
too soon.
yeah.
Too soon.
Yes.
So the new kickstand.
Cool. Yeah. So I have a question for you, Chris, from Justin, one of our insiders. Shout out, Justin. Always participating in the community and always asking the right questions. So this one's for you, Chris. Aside from learning from your own mistakes, what kind of lessons has Apollo learned from other scooter manufacturers on the mistakes that they have made?
Wow. Okay. So what
other lessons has Apollo learned from other manufacturers on the mistakes that they have made? It's a great question, Justin. I think regardless of how much you can learn from other manufacturers, you also have to learn through just running it yourself. So yes, we've learned through different manufacturers of anything from manufacturing through how to quality test components, how to do FEA analysis, how to do all these different things. That was a huge one. That yes, we looked at manufacturers and a lot of them did it, a lot of them didn't, and we had to go through a process of, when we launched the Phantom, there was a few issues with the whole stem of it. We had to learn how FEA can be the most important part of a scooter development process, for example. I think that's one of the biggest ones. I think it's all about quality control, and that's something you can learn, but the more you know, the more you realize you don't know, and that's a sad thing in the whole scooter industry, Justin. To be honest, it's like there is no regulation on anything structural on a scooter. There's now regulation electrically, which is a UL certification, which is great. But on a structure, you can do anything. You can literally put the most garbage scooter out there that can snap after 2 things that you put on a rig and would break. Like there isn't any organization or certification behind that. And I think what we're trying to do is become that sort of like testing or sort of gold standard as Apollo. Again, we put all of our competitor scooters on our rigs and we destroy every single one of them, and all our scooters are way better than theirs. We haven't publicized that or put it publicly, but we don't want to do that and be those people. But as long as we know our scooters are more durable than all the competition, we have peace of mind. So yeah, that's probably the biggest lesson. It's really just like invest in your own quality testing. Don't trust on any other manufacturers and just do it yourself. That's it. What about you, Nadim? Any lessons on your side?
What I'll say is, I think if you look at Apollo, I think we've done it. There's been 3 phases of Apollo. The first one being like Apollo during its inception, which was you looked at what was available and you saw that there were a lot of these kind of like Chinese brands that were just selling these scooters, and they weren't providing any sort of support at all. There was no warranty. The warranty was really bad. So Apollo kind of prided itself on can we provide the best warranty and can we provide the best service? Apollo did and won in that area and gained share and started recruiting a bunch of customers. Then we started looking at, okay, well, like these guys maybe they're catching up, maybe they're starting to offer similar types of warranty, but there's no relationship with the customer. So Apollo started to build a brand, and we opened up all of our communities, and we started working much more closely, listening to customer feedback. Like all of our scooters are built by our customers. We have an idea, we run it through everyone in the community. We get a bunch of feedback. We improve, and we get to the finalized product. The Pro is a perfect example of that. And then now I think start looking at, some of the failures, some of the issues that are happening from a hardware perspective, some of the kind of like durability and reliability as more and more people start using their scooters every single day. Like the scooters have really shifted from this kind of like enthusiastic or a product for someone who wants to go like for a joyride once a week to I need this to get around every single day. I depend on this vehicle. And so we're now setting the standard when it comes to what are the what are the safety standards that we should like that the industry needs to have? How long should something last for? We did that. We're doing that with a 10,000 kilometer frame warranty. No one else would ever dare offering anything like that. We feel confident in our ability to do that because of the improvements that we've been making. We do that with our IP66 rating. We were one of the first companies to launch an IP66 scooter. So again, like I think that's part of maybe your second part of your question there, Justin. Like we see safety standards and Apollo kind of like bringing all of those together into one sort of like this. When you buy a scooter, this is what it should be doing. Like it should be lasting for this long. The throttle should be lasting for this long. The battery should be lasting for this long, and it should be checking off these like different standards and certifications. Like we see that as our current opportunity, and we've learned that lesson because those other manufacturers that have all the resources just didn't care to do it. So I guess we're learning from their laziness and their complacency, and by setting that standard high. So that's what I would say.
And again, we don't have the resources yet to be able to like publicize that, but I think the reality, Justin, is like every single one of our distributors, for example, uses us as a gold standard. It's incredible. They come to us about anything. They're like, oh, this brand is, we have an issue with this product. What does Apollo do? We show them, and they're like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, you guys do too much. Like, it's really nice, and that's why Best Buy is working with us, and like all these different things. So it's a huge opportunity. But great question there. Okay, so we only have 3 minutes, guys. So we're going to power through some of these because there's some really good questions. The next major upgrade for the Apollo Air and Pro should be integrating that stem lights and back footrest like the Go. That's a great one. Stay tuned. I think that is pretty much what's going to be happening next year in the 2025 models. I won't say too much, but of course, that's the whole idea of Apollo. And we'd want to keep that as much as we can. Robotilian, what's a good scooter for riding uphill? The most budget scooter for riding uphill is Apollo Go, dual motor, 350 watts. It's portable but powerful to get you up hills. That's the whole purpose of it. If you want a bit more comfort, Apollo City is unbelievable. It's got more power and much more comfort. And then the Pro is next level if you have the budget for that as well. These I'm going to skip a little bit. Justin, how many scooters has Apollo sold in total? I would probably say around 100,000 to date. That's a great question. I wish we could track it, but now we can only track the new ones, which is great. Martin, have a good chat live experience support option would be nice, especially one that has good hours and robust enough that everyone can get through. And Nadim, you want to quickly touch on the live chat and how people can access it?
Yeah, sure. We get this a lot. So our live chat is available on the assistant and through the help desk. And the way that we set it up is that we want to provide people the option to get the response that they need at the beginning. And if they don't within, I think it's 3 clicks, they're given the option to escalate to a chat team. Our chat team works 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So, I mean, Martin, just shoot us a message in the Insiders channel on Slack if you are not seeing that anywhere, so they can fix it and get it up to speed.
Cool. Justin, we'll take 2 more here. With all the scooter laws that don't make sense, will Apollo be involved in lobbying for changes that actually make sense? Justin, we're not in a lobbying game, unfortunately. We've been approached by some of the Toronto board and everything when they do decisions. I participated in it and shared what we see as a manufacturer and a distributor, and I'm very happy to do that. But lobbying is a whole different ballgame, and it doesn't make sense. For the time being, a lot of cities are changing and changing for the better, but lobbying is a whole different one, unfortunately. And then, okay. The Apollo Go, does it have spare tires for purchase from the websites and sell proprietary? They should be on the website. I don't know if we have them in stock. I think we should, but we can check. Sorry about that. These are all great comments. Ben, they don't actually care when you eat during the 30-minute live. I'll address this. Are you guys still firing all your experienced employees? So Ben, first of all, sorry if I'm eating a cookie on the live show and it's disturbing you. I apologize. It's lunch and it's part of the community, so that's one of the things. I'm sorry. Are you guys still firing all of your experienced employees? I don't know where this comment comes from. I don't know what insights you have access to, but no, we do not fire anyone based on non-merit. So we have a great tenure at Apollo. Yeah, I don't know where this comment's coming from. So let's please keep it to scooters, maybe, and not go into some drama here. But yeah, Nadim, I don't know if you have any comments, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Ben. Appreciate it. And for everyone else who joined as well, thank you. Love to see the same faces again. Just going to shout out some people that we see all the time. Justin, Martin Brenner, Czechsologist, we've been seeing a lot of you lately. Alex P as well. And I'm sure there's some others. Zav, what's up? Good to see you in this again this week. And yeah, I think that's it for the most part for names that we've seen before. So thank you guys for participating. As always, really appreciate it. And we will catch you again next week. Take care, guys.
Thank you so much,
guys, for the participation. And if you need anything or have any questions for next week that you want us to address, you can just submit it to us on our website. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye, everyone.